All right, we're going to do the Bradley Foster song, Just Call Me Lonesome. We're going to start at the beginning of the song. The intro has a B in it. It starts on a B, and then it goes to an A, back to the B, to an E. So I'm centered around this 7th fret with the pedals down E, and the B without the pedals, the A without the pedals. Those are my thoughts. There's really nothing steel-wise going on in the intro, but if you want to just vamp the chords along with it, it's pretty easy to do, and it should go something like this.
Just call me lonesome.
All right, so when you're doing that, I just pick 2 times. I pick da 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 ba right there, and then I pick the A. I don't pick any of the other times. I just let the chords speak for themselves. I slide into it or pedal into it. So that's the intro. Ba da 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 da. Just call me lonesome. Okay, and then we'll get into those chords, or we'll get into the licks for the intro, or for the first chorus. Sorry about that. I'm trying to talk and do things at the same time. Doesn't always work out.
Just call me lonesome. Heartbroken if.
Okay, that lick. Just call me lonesome. That's the lick he's playing in there. And I start on, this is all on strings 4, 5, and 6. And I'm in the A position up here on the 12th fret. And I start with my foot on the B pedal. It's going to stay on the B pedal the whole time. But I'll rock into the A pedal. And I'm using that 6th string. I have 4 and 5 covered by my 1st and 2nd fingers on 5 and 4 respectively. And then my 6th string is my thumb. And I'm using that as a ghost note to kind of start in. And I'm rocking into it with my pedals. So that to get that sound, okay? So I'm kind of getting that ghost note. You know, you don't even have to make it sound. You know, those ghost notes sometimes can just be a dead note. And they still do their job. They just help you keep time with your fingers. Anyway, that's what's going on there. So it's, and then you rock into your A pedal, you come off of it and do it again. And then rock off of it. And then 6, 5, 4, and then rock into A. And you're going to let them ring on the last part of that. So they're ringing through. All right? We'll hear it one more time here.
Just call me lonesome. Heartbroken and some. 'Cause I ain't got.
Okay, the next part we're going to be centered around, and I want you to think about the E chord on the 7th. So just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. So we're going to the E chord on the 7th, but that's not where we're going to start. We're going to go 3 frets up, and we're going to be off of the B pedal for this, because it's just the way you do it. The B pedal is kind of inconsequential for this particular part, but you don't want it to be on. So, so I'm just going to rock on the A pedal. So just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. Okay, so this part that I'm going to teach you here is around an E chord, where we're going to go 3 frets up, and just on the A pedal, and we're going to get kind of that bluesy sound, because we have that B and a D together. A B and a D. And those two sound really good over an E chord because it gives it that 7th tone. So you start this off by rocking into your A pedal and come off of it, and then you're going to pick it again on the 7th fret and let off of your A pedal, and now you're going to go back 2 frets and engage your lower the E knee lever. And this is also an E position right here. We haven't done this before. And that takes some footwork, some finger work, and some knee work on that. As soon as I go back, I'm letting off of the A pedal and I'm rocking on that my knee lever that lowers my E's. It'll be your left knee right. But for me, it's my right knee left. Okay, so what we have, just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. I went to the E chord because I'm trying to sing it and play it. You don't actually go here to 7 first. Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. That was right. Now see, just call me lonesome. And that's like only 3 times picking it. So not very much going on the right hand, but a lot going on with your knees and feet. Okay, so let's listen to that.
Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone.
Okay, we'll take that little section right there because the part where it's over a B chord is simple. Just like when you were on the E, you go up 3 frets and stay on just the A to get that bluesy sound. Well, we're down on the B chord on your 2nd fret with your pedals down. And we're going to do the same thing on the B chord. We're going to go up 3 frets and just be on the A pedal and get that bluesy sound on the B chord. And this is a simple lick where he just goes. So he just picks, and we're on strings 4 and 5 again, and he just picks the string with no pedals and then rocks into it and comes off of it and does it again. And one more time. So in time, you know, you might hear me kind of getting that grace note in there, that little ghost note, because it just feels right. That'll never be heard, and it just kind of keeps you in time and gives you the groove and the feel of it. You can do it or not. And then he goes to the E, and we're going to do that kind of toggling thing on the E chord. This is tricky. So in this case, we're on strings 5 and 6. And if I wasn't to toggle and I just played the notes, it goes like this. Strings 5 and 6, pedals down on the 7th fret. 10th fret, pedals up. 11th fret, pedals up. And 12th fret, pedals up. Same strings. So if I didn't toggle it, it would be like this. Or if I picked it, and both of those are things to do. I mean, there's a lot of steel guitar that revolves around that phrase, right? But I'm going to toggle it. So I'm starting on the 6th string, and the actual phrase starts on the 5th string. The first 6th string hit is like a little grace note at the beginning, because I'm really doing. That's what I'm doing. but I start with a little grace note. Now, in order to get the phrasing right, there's times where you have to slide instead of pick. Right there, you let off the pedals and slide that instead of picking it. Slide up to the 10th fret instead of picking. And there's another slide. And then another slide. So I'm sliding on the 5th string. So I'm not doing the toggling all the time. I'm choosing when to do it and when not to. And it gives you that kind of galloping feel, I think, of that. And that's what he's doing. Okay? Let's hear that in context.
Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby.
All right? Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. I ain't got no one since you've been gone. That's what we have so far. Halfway there on this first chorus. We're halfway there. And the rest of it is sort of a repeat in some ways and some new stuff coming up. So let's find that spot in the song here. Bear with me while I click around to try to find it.
'Cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby.
Okay, that to me sounds like a guitar that's playing the next lick, but it's a steel guitar lick, and maybe it's just the tone or something, but it sounds like a guitar. But if you're going to play it on steel, so we just came off of You Call Me Baby. That's the lick. And we're using, in that case, I'm using my knee lever that raises my E's. And we're over an A chord. So I'm actually 3 frets up with my knee lever that raises my E's and my A pedal. And I'm off the A pedal. And kind of hammering into it. Let's hear it one more time.
You call me baby.
It's some phrasing like that. And I'm on the knee lever. For me, well, for both of us, it's the left knee left to raise my E's. And I'm on the 8th fret. And the only thing is I'm rocking into the A pedal. Hear it one more time.
You call me baby. I've got a new name. Don't need my old.
Okay, the next part, we're back to the E chord. So I'll come out of You call me baby, I've got a new name. That's the lick here. And I'm on strings 3, 4, and 5 on the 12th fret with the B and C pedal. Hammer into it twice. Just hammering into the B and C together. Having some problems here. Excuse me. Bear with me. I kind of have these problems from time to time. Stick with me. There we go. It's come back. I got some cleaning to do with this, I think. Okay, so I'm back on the 12th, and I'm going to hammer into the B and C pedal. And then I'm going to go down to 7 and hammer from open into the A and B pedal. So it goes like this. Super pleasing thing to listen to if you like steel guitar. I just like that sound a lot, and I think a lot of people do too. So let's hear those two things in context.
You call me baby. I've got a new name. Don't need my old one. Call me lonesome from now on. You used to call me.
Okay, we are definitely in the home stretch, because after you do that last lick, which is tricky, then it goes, don't need my old one, and I'm playing 3 and 5 on the 7th fret, no pedals. Don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. That's all I'm doing, just playing those chord shapes from a B to the A, back to the B to the E, just like we did in the intro, but I'm playing them on 3 and 5. So, don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. I think he goes, let me listen to it one time. I think he has one note in between.
You call me baby. I've got a new name. Don't need my old one. Call me lonesome from now on.
So he's going one note in between the B and the A. Just chromatic, just going right on down on strings 3 and 5. Don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. So let's do the whole thing together. Just call me. Oh, well, we can start off at the beginning if you want. Oh, here my unit is giving me fits again. I apologize for that, but I'm going to leave it in here for the sake of the video. Okay. Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby, I've got a new name. Don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. All together, it's all there. And then he sits out for the next part, for the next verse. He sits out and doesn't come back in again until the chorus. So we'll work on that next time.